Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I will share this out to all my other platforms. Thank you, all STARSEEDS, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000, Gatekeepers, Grid Keepers. We're so grateful that you could stop in. So thank you if you love this content and you would like me to continue to bring all of these updates to you. Please like, subscribe, share this channel out wherever you can so we can reach more of the High Vibe Tribe. If you would like to join some of the private groups, there's a private Team Light Canada group on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, I've shared about this before. It's slowly building momentum. We're going to be working together as STARSEEDS across Canada and working on grid assignments and all sorts of things together. So that's a great place. You don't have to be in Canada to join that. And I also have a Pink Bella Aloha Therapy group on Telegram, and I share on there as well. Of course, I'm multidimensional, but I can only be on so many platforms at the same time. So I kind of weave in and out. I also have a new podcast, a Starlight Cosmic podcast. I think that's what it's called, or it could be Cosmic Starlight. It's in the description box below. I just started it a month ago. I've been wanting to start my own podcast for a long time. So that's on Spotify and iHeartRadio, and I'll be expanding it out to some other platforms too. Just catching up with all my admin. So welcome back, everyone. We are in the Eclipse portal. We are in the 2-week high vibe, very fast-paced transformational portal until May 5th. And can you hear the sirens in the background? So when there's a lot of sirens, in case you all didn't know, timelines are collapsing. We have massive timelines collapsing right now. There have been sirens nonstop in my area for days. So what does that mean? I'm going to come at this multidimensionally. I'm going to come into lots of topics and do a reading for us today. So we are constantly shifting timelines. The earth is shifting timelines. Everything is moving and shaking and rocking and rolling. So timeline collapses means old lower vibrational energies are leaving to allow new to come in. This is like a massive operation. And thank you for all of you who have found me, because we really are all working together and collaborating together. Oh yeah, I have that as well. There was another announcement. Okay, let me keep rolling about this and I'll talk about that a little bit. So all I am aware of that I keep being given, and I'm getting deeper into more new transmissions as well, is that we're in a 2-week transformational eclipse doorway that started with the solar eclipse just a few days ago. We're also in a Mercury retrograde. This Mercury retrograde is in Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. So this is about us cleaning up our avatar, which is here on earth to be on assignment. So health issues might be coming up for some of you. And also we're being shown on a moment by moment, daily basis. We're being presented with information about things we need to tidy up and clean up so we can quantum jump and move into our highest timeline. So I'm being presented with a lot of scenarios right now that been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, seen before, heard before. How am I going to react? So we're all being monitored in a way. Are you ready to ascend to your highest timeline? How are you going to react if A, B, and C happens? Okay, so pay attention to what's coming into your reality on a daily basis, via phone, via text, in your physical reality, what's going on out in your world, at work, who's popping up from your past. These are like old connections that we're clearing out, that we're releasing with love, with unconditional love. And we literally can get triggered, very deeply triggered through Mercury retrograde. But honestly, this is to help us crystal clear clean up our timelines so we can manifest, can activate our most awesome timeline. So things are going to slow down a little bit because we're going to be spending more time tidying things up. We also can have a lot of technology issues at this time, and we're to just be aware of that. Okay, so when I worked in tech, all the big tech companies somehow would manage to upgrade their big systems and make a big change in Mercury retrograde, and inevitably things crash and they don't work. So as an example, I can't remember when it was, sometime last year, both Instagram and Facebook did something. They did an upgrade one day and everything went down for, you know, a couple hours. So I remember even Spotify went down, like just things like that. So just know where to be prepared and go with the flow. So if something's not working, we move on to something else, okay? So who am I? And welcome all the new subscribers. My name is Pink Bella. I was gifted that name from my higher self for my team of light, one trip to Maui many years ago. I have such an affinity to the Hawaiian Islands, but I currently live in the Pacific Northwest on the mainland. And I could go on and on about my connection with Hawaii, but that's where I was gifted that name. Like that name came to me when it was time for me to start working with you all. I went on my own very personal, deep, inward journey, healing journey around health issues, personal journey around finding out about my higher self, my angels, my guides, my galactic aspects, and then starting to share with all of you. I started on social media because of the twin flame journey. And I still do assist twin flames. However, I bring that in as an aspect now for another, as part of your session, because the session really, all sessions are really about you. They're about you finding your way, you being the best version of yourself, you knowing what your mission is and how you're to be part of this activation of raising the frequency of the planet, okay? So what I know about this eclipse doorway is, well, one, we have a Mercury retrograde in the midst of this eclipse, intense eclipse energy. We also have massive solar storms and flares, and I'm sure that's going to be the whole 2 weeks. And Mercury retrograde is about us slowing down, and we're about reevaluating, realigning, rebooting, re-looking at things. You know, do I need to declutter that? What that project that I was going to start a couple of weeks ago? I would say personally too, like, how is your health? What's going on with your physical avatar? Do you need to detox or change what you're doing, or do more exercise, or drink more water? Like that, this is the time where we're being given to get deeper into self-love and self-care, okay? The other thing is, and of course that's all intertwined with the work that I do as well, the meridian and chakra system and the quantum healing is all connected to realigning our physical, spiritual, mental fields, as well as our avatar, to help to be the best version we can be. Oh, I'm getting some focus on me right now. My personal symptoms through the solar eclipse, I felt like my head was going to explode. There is so much expansion going on with our cranium, teeth, meridians, physical bones, blood, organs, everything is being down to the molecular level, the atomic level is being ramped up, so we can hold and contain more light in these physical avatars. We also are having, more DNA, more neural pathways coming online. So what the Mercury retrograde is showing us is, what do we still have connected to these other timelines that we can clear? Who are we connected to that we need to tidy up? Like, are people showing up from our life from 5 years ago, 10 years ago? That what we're being shown is, you still have a connection. There's still a portal open to that timeline, okay? So there's that type of thing. We're being given a real opportunity to do such cleanup. The eclipse gateway and doorway will finalize on the 5/5 gateway, 5th of May. There's going to be a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, and that's going to be ultra intense too. Lunar eclipses are about letting go and releasing. So we've got a 2-week period to really hone in on what am I going to release at the lunar eclipse? What do I need to absolutely close the door on and walk away from? Okay. We want to do it consciously, because otherwise, unconsciously, things are happening behind the scenes and the universe is just going to remove things. So oftentimes in the eclipses, people, places, things are eclipsed out of our reality. The universe is doing us a favor. We may think that fast-paced things can happen. And if we think back, 6 months ago, I actually said I didn't want to do this anymore. And the universe is like, okay, but we're going to remove that. And we're also setting intentions of how our reality is going to be for the next 6 months. So it's such a powerful time. Is there deep fear around the eclipse season? Yes. And that's another thing. These avatars carry ancient memories about ancestral upheaval through eclipse season. So I was so busy last week, and I'm so grateful, but literally massive healing and clearing out of fear and stress and trauma from ancestral eclipse seasons, which is amazing to me. I learned so much from all of you. I am super, super grateful to be on this journey with all of you and to be able to share what I can bring in and share for you all. Okay. So I wrote some notes. I'm going to do a reading for us. And some of the things that I cleared on the weekend blew my mind. So first off, false matrices, false grids. I shared about this last year. A lot of us know about the false matrix, which really is just another word for the third dimensional matrix, for 3D, for the earth that we woke up from, that we realized, I don't want to do that anymore. We raise our vibration by making high vibrational choices based on self-worth and self-love. Okay. So that really is the bottom line of our choices through Mercury retrograde. Are you caring for yourself? Are you choosing self-love? The universe wants to know how much light you're going to be able to hold. All right. So we're clearing multiple timelines. We're clearing multiple realities. Oh, so this is what blew my mind. So the false grids are the old damaged third dimensional grids the more healing that we do, we release ourselves from these grids. We are carrying the grids inside of us. And this is connected to the old earth. Let's see if I can actually read my writing. So it's connected to the old earth. I was also given that depending on where we are born and where we are from and where we are living, we will be constantly on a daily, moment by moment, beings will be trying to, or will be absorbing grid information from others. And if we're not consistently doing our own healing and clearing work, which is why I give you all tools. I honestly, whatever I can bring to give to you, I do, because I want you to be able to do the healing and the clearing on your own. So literally, we're like sponges, or we have been like sponges. So as an example, one of the dreams I had on the weekend was about a group of people that I worked with a number of years ago, which I was pretty sure I'd cleared out all the information. And I woke up and I wasn't upset about it. I was like, well, that was interesting. So I just said to my higher self, is there still a timeline open? And I heard yes, because I was so open when I was working there. Didn't know about clearing my quantum field or using the violet flame or anything like that. So there was still a portal open with some of the players. So I was like, I need to call my energy back, my power back, and close that portal. So that's what I did. So some of the false grids that we're releasing, this is what I wrote down. We are collapsing not only the earth that we're in right now, we're collapsing the old matrix grids from Atlantis, specifically the fall of Atlantis. And it's had to be gradual because it's been part of our grid system. So be so proud of yourselves, all of you, because the more work that we're doing individually is a ripple effect to the collective. We rise higher and higher. It really is the grand rising. I noticed that everybody's saying the grand rising. We literally are releasing and collapsing the old Atlantis matrix grids from within as well. They're also false grid. They're also the old earth. Okay, they're running parallel times, but literally this operation has been so finite that we've had to be able to get to a point where, one, we believed that we were in Atlantis. Two, we understood about the fall of Atlantis. We had to do our own healing. And now many of us are able to help release that. That is part of the Divine Blueprint sessions that I'm offering. So that's part of like the rewrite of the old grids, okay? We're also clearing out so many abundance blocks, everyone. I can't even fathom that there's always another piece, but there is, because part of the old grid system is connected to the collective belief system around the exchange system that we have right now around money. There's still so much fear around it. There's also still a lot of fear around changes that may or may not come the way everybody has been sharing. We don't know. But I definitely know what I envision for everyone is that everyone raises higher together and that we release the suffering. That there's not this huge, climatic event that's just going to create more trauma for the earth. I feel like we've all been through enough trauma. We want to have the grand rising and move higher. But you as well, if something comes to a dead halt in your life that might be connected to abundance, you also have some abundance blocks as well that you're being guided to release and recode. Okay. They also gave me, we go higher, grand rising. I asked what guides were working with us right now: the Arcturians, the Lyrans, the Pleiadians, the Sirius B team of light, and Archangel Michael and the Blue Ray Legions of Light. Sounds perfect to me. So I think that that's all I'm going to share about that. Is just the last thing I wrote was the Mercury retrograde is an opportunity to receive daily intel of timelines and realities that you are leaving behind. You're being given a choice to evolve or repeat. Okay. All right. And that has taken me many years. If you all know me, I basically woke up. Like I woke up many times in my life and then we're put back to sleep just because the timing and whatever I was working on, but literally Mercury retrograde kept waking me up every couple of months. So I am ever grateful for Mercury retrograde. Okay, I want to read one more thing about Mercury retrograde. I posted this, I think, a few days ago. Let's just hold on. Okay. So Mercury retrograde is in Taurus and it'll be in retrograde till May 14th. There'll still be a couple days after that, but Mercury will go direct on May 14th. Mercury is taking a pause for the cause. Feel free to do the same. Reassess where you are at in life, with whom and for what. Let the issues that come up inform you instead of derailing you. Remember, you're the one steering your ship. This info is helpful feedback. It's like a GPS that's coordinating you to get you where you need to go. I thought that was beautiful. That was by Namaste Magical. So yeah, so amazing. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way and do a reading for us all. I call it a quantum akashic reading because I'm actually calling the information in from multiple timelines. Past, present, future parallel timelines, including galactic. Okay, let's do it, team. Best messages. And okay, the Emerald Tablet activation. So right off the bat, Atlantis. Just what I shared. Oh my gosh, I'm getting goosebumps. Just what I shared. The old energy, the old fall of Atlantis, it's still there because so many of the collective are carrying that grid system within. Okay, so the message of the card, this is what I'm going to read to you. So those of you who know that I'm sharing about the Emerald Order, I will be bringing in more information soon. I only bring in what I'm guided to bring in, and right now I haven't had a transmission from them. They're kind of, they're there. But I can only bring in so much at the same time. So right now with the Emerald Tablet activation, what I love about this is it's about cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So whatever information is being given to us, we use it for conscious manifesting. Okay, so that's the Emerald Tablet activation. I love that. What a great way to start this reading. And this is going to take us through until my next video. Okay. Pleiadian activation. Absolutely. The Pleiadians are on target. They're helping so many of us right now. We're coming together. Harmony in the heavens. Resolutions are coming for all of you. And the Pleiadians are working with many of you. Okay. And let's do one more message. Oh, absolutely. The crystal skull wisdom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what the expansion that I'm talking about. Like our skulls are being transformed for clarity, for divine healing, and on high vibrational energy is coming in, and I'm feeling it. I also have to tell you, so the fourth Indiana Jones was to do with the crystal skull. It was made back in 2008. It was on the weekend. I recorded it and I watched it, blown away, because at the time, everybody was like, oh, that was so far-fetched. Oh, yeah, no, right? Crystal skulls weren't even a thing back then. Honestly, it was like a documentary. And the Mayan language was light language. Yeah, it was just unbelievable. So that's what I want to share with you. We've been getting the intel quite a ways back. So anyway, I love that came forward. Crystal skull wisdom. Some of you have crystal skulls, but we are literally, that's just a reminder that we're going crystalline. Okay. All right. What I love is I remembered the books today from Light Star. So I'm going to pull some messages from Magical Dimensions first, and then from her Celestial Frequency deck. Okay. I'm not going to use the books, but I promised that I would bring them. And love you, Light Star. Thank you so much. Great soul sister. Okay, so I'm just going to ask for the 3 best messages for us for this week because I'm recording it on April 24th. First message, the violet flame. Violet flame, one of the biggest tools that has changed my life. I use it for transmutation for myself, for where I live, when I go and do grid work. Honestly, if you are not using it, I can share more with you if you're coming for sessions, you have questions about it, but check out Violet Flame Meditations, okay? Number 55, the 5-5 portal. This is to help purge, refine, and clear, basically. There's a beautiful angel with the Metatron cube above, whatever you want to call it, with all the different colors of the chakras, angel wings, butterfly transformation, amazing. So that's card number 155. So you're not even going to recognize yourselves or your lives by May 5th. Okay. Next message, number 29, manifestation, conscious manifestation, prosperity, fortune, and intent. Okay. So many of the belief systems, the abundance blocks of belief systems that we're clearing, we're recoding, are belief systems that if the old system goes away and we get a new system, then everything will be fine. But the thing is that we're clearing out the old belief systems from within. All of us are. So there's still so as we manifest prosperity and abundance, we also want to manifest that for the collective. And we want to be consciously manifesting this and pay attention to your thoughts as well. Okay. Because much of it is just old fear programming. And they're also still, playing the signals, daily to activate the fear around this as well. So we want to be consciously manifesting. The third one that came in, I love it. Number 13, that is the 13. Yes, empowerment. So we're going to feel so empowered by the 5th of May. Reminding to ground every day. You're activating, you're empowering yourself, you're becoming stronger, and you're regaining your stamina. That's also why Mercury is in Taurus, to remind us, like our physical avatars, we can't do anything if we're not taking care of our health, okay? So empowerment, I love it. Okay, there was just a message they wanted me to share about that. Well, just, as she's consciously manifesting, she's out of nature. So nature's our best friend, and I love the word empowerment. I say by the 5th of May, but in actual fact, they gave me the 7th of May because the eclipse energy is so intense. So literally, once the dust settles by May 7th, we'll all be feeling a lot more clarity. Clarity. All right, let's pull 3 cards from her second deck and just ask for the best messages to come in for us all today. Oh yeah, light body spectrum upgrades, number 31. Massive recoding upgrades. Some of you might not be feeling that great right now, might be feeling cold and fluish. So again, that's your body saying, please take care of me. But yeah, like next 2 weeks, we're getting a huge shift in our vibrational frequency. Number 34, courageous. We are transcending and clearing out lifetimes of fear that are at a deep cellular level. Our root chakra and our sacral chakra are getting recoded, or they're showing us that we're not grounded, that we're clearing fear out. Okay, and let's pull one more. Great messages today. Number 5, lots of 5s today. Transitions, karmic time weaver. So again, Mercury retrograde is like taking us back in time and showing us where we're still on another timeline. And we want to bring that power back. So karmically, we're clearing those timelines, past, present, future, parallel. Okay. Wonderful messages. All right. Where to next, my beloved team? Okay. They're saying the tarot, also known as tarot or tarot. Okay. I'm going to pull some clarifiers with the Rider Tarot deck, but I'm just going to shuffle. I don't remember the name of this deck. I've been using cards for so long now, I just kind of gravitate towards them and I rarely look at the books. So okay. You're asking me to pull some Galactic Heritage cards as well, just to see if there's any other messages. Okay, first off, Ace of Swords, triumphant success. So, and Ace of Swords is about clearing. It's about new beginnings. So we're absolutely going to transcend and be such, such high vibrational beings in the next couple weeks. Next one, firm foundation. There's the root chakra. So lots of root chakra healing and clearing right now. That carries the ancestral fear, stress, PTSD, worries about abundance and prosperity, money, our basic needs, our home, our job, all of that. Number 14, patience. So we got 144, team 144. So patience is going to be quite the virtue through this Mercury retrograde. At the end of it, wisdom. At the end of it, you'll be upgraded to a new version of you, a new version of your higher self. All right. Let's pull some clarity cards and just see. Okay, so with the Ace of Swords, triumph success, we have the Knight of Wands. So things are gonna, from this clearing, from this gateway, this eclipse gateway, things are gonna start manifesting quite quickly for all of you. And there's the pyramids in the back. So we're not only clearing Atlantean old grids, we're also clearing ancient Egypt old grids as well. Okay, I see lots of pyramids. I see his pyramid in the back. I see the mountains as well as a theme. Root chakra healing and clearing. Remember to celebrate. Three of Cups, celebrate your wins. Celebrate who you are, how far you've come. That will keep your vibration high. All right, let's have a clarity card for patience. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess is obviously ancient wisdom that so the more we heal and clear, the more new information comes back to us, or the information that we need to move forward comes in. But the High Priestess is like, basically keep your cards to yourself, manifest privately with your creator, with the goddess. Keep things to yourself for now and be patient. Things are working behind the scenes, but it's also about information being hidden. So you might not be getting all the answers you need right now. You also might not feel like your guides are hearing you or helping you. They're also being impacted by the Mercury retrograde as well. So I make adjustments around that as well. Okay, what's the clarity around the higher self, the wisdom card? I love it. So at the end of this gateway, more wisdom, more courage, more strength, more clarity, and the 10 of Cups, which is one of the best messages in the deck. Celebration, new beginnings, high vibe, fantastic. So it's going to be a lot of changes to get there, but it's going to be pretty fast-paced for the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I'm not going to pull chakra messages because I might pull one or two. I'm just going to, they asked me to, I just saw the Galactic Heritage cards because I want to see if there's any other galactic messages that want to come in for us. I haven't used this deck for a couple of weeks just to see. Oh, seduction and addiction, 58, the Orion system. So some of the clearing that I do for all of you, including what I've done for myself, has been from the traumas in the Orion system. But this is in the present, and this is, some of you are really going to be forced or are looking at some very deep energy that you've been trying to clear for a long time. And it's also connected to the old grids, the old false realities, and it's connected to the ancestral energy. So that's some energy that's clearing right now. And or some of you might be really going through the fire right now. You might really be going through the tower moment. Again, back to your physical avatar. Treat your avatar with the utmost respect. And if it's telling you it's not happy, it wants you to make a change. And that is your higher self. Your higher self and your avatar are deeply connected, okay? Let's see what else wants to come in. Number 25, alone time. So carve out that personal time that you need every day to regroup and reboot, especially if you're in a busy relationship, you're working with a lot of people, you need that time. Now, this is from the planet Vega, which is connected to the Lyran system. And it's also, so both cards are in the present. So we could be going through multiple things and we're very multidimensional, but basically right now in the present, we're being guided. We need that time to spend in meditation, out in nature, with our higher self and our angels to get our answers and to regroup. One more message. Lyra, but it's from the past. And it is about birth and expansion, number 13. So we really are rebirthing and going through a huge expansion. And we have to look at the past, which is what Mercury retrograde is bringing up. We're looking at people, places, things from the past to release and heal and clear. Some of them might have been around the addiction energy. Some of them might have been around not allowing lots of chatter, to not allow alone time. And this is, we're clearing us all up. We're getting crystal clear, and we're going through such a birth and expansion. Okay. You guys are doing great. Okay. I'm just going to pull like one. I said no, but I'm going to pull one chakra card because I want to just see if there's specific chakras besides the root and the sacral. And I know definitely, like I call this the Alta Major, the Zeal Point, the third eye and the crown are being activated. Let's see what else wants to come in. Okay. So we've got, it says Serenity. That goes along with the low timer. This is our Starseed activation. So many of us are receiving new codes. And we will be by the end of the 2 weeks after we've cleaned everything up. We're going to be receiving more of our Starseed alignment, more connection with our guides, more information about our soul mission as well. We also received the 12th chakra. This is, it says jubilation, which is about celebration. 12. So basically 11 and 12 chakra activations means we are receiving high potency, light code, diamond, rainbow, plasma frequencies for many of us. That's why, like, if we end up with any like headaches or teeth pain, fine tuning is coming in to light up more of our personal grid. And that's to make us these shiny diamonds. Okay. So yeah, high chakras have come in. So that is a huge transformation, and that's moving us to the plasma light grids as well. Okay. I'm gonna pull dragon, a crystal, and a unicorn for us for this week. What beautiful dragon wants to come in and assist us all? Oh, green gold dragon from Sirius. I love it because really we're receiving a lot of the light codes from Sirius, from the central sun in Sirius as well. So the green gold dragon from Sirius is bringing us universal knowledge to our spiritual pathway. Learn about, it says learn about spiritual technology, but I feel like some of you are carrying the prints, so you're going to be downloaded with prints to create some of the new spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge, right? And this isn't necessarily what the dragon is doing. The dragon is just helping, like, to be that bridge to help you. But definitely we are receiving healing codes and activations from both the Palladian system and the Sirian system, which is amazing. Okay, what dragon wants to come in for us all? Passion. I love it. When we have passion, we have focus, we have joy, we have abundance, and we have direction about I'm waking up every day and I'm working in my passion. I'm in that frequency. Okay. My nose is running. Okay. So it just, the message is do what excites you. Get fired up about your life, increase your energy levels. Yeah. So again, that's all about, we're increasing our light quotient and what makes it. We want to leap out of bed in the morning and be excited about what we're sharing and doing. Okay. Crystal for us all. I love it. A blue crystal will help us all right now. Larimar. Also, if you're feeling ungrounded, make sure you've got some grounding stones with you. But right now, water, ocean, throat chakra, 25 Larimar. Make sure you're hydrating and spending time out in the water or near the water. Sea salt baths, foot soaks, showers. Okay, my beautiful tribe, that's it for now. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. If you would like to work with me, contact information is in the description box. Email is the best way to get a hold of me. And I'm sending you so much love, light, and aloha, and I'll be back soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.